Hi everybody, it's another one of my what's it like to play on a gaming monitor video. This time, Call of Duty Warzone on my Xbox Series S, which is just there. And I've played a few games of Warzone, and I've got to say, yeah, it's very impressive. There is a big difference between 1080p 60 frames a second on a gaming monitor and 1080p 60 frames a second on a television. They're not the same, really. Not at all. This is what I've discovered. 1080p, because when we say 1080p these days, we go, oh right, okay, isn't 1440p better, or 2K, or isn't 4K better? 1080p, that's a bit last gen, isn't it? Let me tell you, on a gaming monitor, 24-inch gaming monitor, sitting this close where I can reach out and touch the screen, the resolution and the sharpness and the crispness is a sight to be believed. It increases the immersion immensely. In fact, when in Warzone, when you're coming down on the parachute and I'm spinning the camera around just to have a look around, I almost get a bit of vertigo because you get this much better depth perception when the clarity and the resolution is so crisp. Now, it helps because obviously the Series S there, my Xbox Next Gen console, can easily kick out 1080p 60 frames a second on something like Warzone, which means that the game doesn't have to use dynamic resolution scaling to reduce the resolution down to 900 or 720 in order to keep the frame rate to 60 frames a second. Call of Duty is all about minimum of 60 frames a second, and it will reduce the resolution to keep it up there. Also remember that Warzone is a PS4 Xbox One game. So when you're playing it on the Xbox Series S or the X or the PlayStation 5, you're playing in backwards compatibility mode. At the moment, there is no next-gen version. What happens basically is that the Xboxes are very good at playing older games better. So that's one of the things. I haven't got experience with PlayStation 5, so I can't really comment for that. When we get Call of Duty Vanguard, and then when we get the new Warzone map to go with that, we'll have to see whether it's a newer version. I think, though, probably being a free-to-play game, they're going to keep Warzone so that it is an excellent experience for people, the 70 million PlayStation 4s that's still out there, and the 50 million Xbox One S's, Xbox One OGs, and Xbox One X's that are still out there, which I could well understand. But I have thoroughly enjoyed my time playing on this 1080p 60 frames a second monitor. This is an old BenQ RL455. I think I'll put the model number in the description below the video. They're not available anymore. It's a bit long in the tooth now. This monitor is several years old. It suffers actually from a little bit of ghosting. So when you've got a high contrast edge and you're spinning around, you kind of see this ghosting of pixels behind it, which is a little bit annoying as well. But I think it may be due to the age of the monitor, or I'm not quite sure actually. I've been through the settings and I can't see anything to change that. Modern monitors have lots of different settings to get rid of that as well. But overall, I've got to say the experience of using a gaming monitor playing Warzone on an Xbox Series S is the next step up. It was stepping up from an Xbox One S or a PlayStation 4 to the One S, and it's almost like another step up putting it on a gaming monitor. It is so much better than playing on a television. I mean, so much better. It's hard to describe. I can only say try it yourself. So if you are thinking about whether is it worth it to upgrade to a gaming monitor, if you've got the budget and you've got the space, because I haven't really got the space for a gaming monitor with my setup. And with monitors, you want to be close to them. No, you're sitting more of a desk environment than, I've got this on the little desk that I have my laptop on, so I've got no space for this. You haven't got the monitor set back like you would with a TV. That's why the smaller 24-inch screen is more than big enough for this sort of situation. You've got to have the space as well. You've got to have the space. But I'm very, very impressed. I thought that was very good. Makes me hungry to try out a 1440p 120 hertz one as well, to see what that's like with I don't know whether Warzone will run that fast, but I think the One S will definitely push 1440p for it, but it'd probably still be at 60 frames a second. So there we go. Very impressed. Give it a go. Yeah, if you've got the money, if you've got the budget, if you've got the space, definitely give a gaming monitor a go with your console. Anyway, that's enough of me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. Hit like if you want to see if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more of the same, and I'll see you again soon.